Hi, and thanks for watching. In this keyword research tutorial, we're going to use a premium keyword research tool and see if we can find at least 50 good keywords for our website. Now, we're going to use two simple methods, and one of these methods helped me find a single keyword that earned me over $13,000 in 1 month. In a previous video, we found some good keywords using only free methods. So here we want to see how much better an expensive keyword research tool does. So at the end of the video, we're going to compare our lists. So the premium keyword research tool that we're going to use is the Keywords Explorer from Ahrefs. So Ahrefs is a premium tool for search engine optimization. The Keywords tool is excellent. It's one that I personally use. It is a bit more on the expensive side, but it has a whole bunch of other features in terms of analyzing different websites and so on. So this is the keyword tool we're going to use here. It functions the same way as many other keyword research tools. So once we do this tutorial, you might see a whole bunch of numbers and stuff like that. If you're a beginner, don't get intimidated by this stuff. You'll see that when I use this tool in this demo, I'm not really an expert. I just use the tool for certain features that it has, but I don't know every single feature and button and whatnot. But you can always Google and ask questions about any tool that you are using. So at first, that might look like there's a lot of data, there's a lot of numbers, and it's confusing. But trust me, once you get into the groove of using these a few times, they are very intuitive. And every sort of keyword research tool sort of works the same way. Now, the niche that we're going to use for this demonstration is the French Bulldog niche. So in a previous video, I came up with this niche as one that could be potentially good for me. So if you're struggling to find your niche, I'll include that video below this one in the YouTube description. And we also did a keyword research video where we just used free methods, and we came up with this list of some really good keywords for this French Bulldog niche. So in this video, we want to compile a list of 50 good keywords using this keyword research tool. And we're just going to use two methods. So the first method is going to be what's sometimes referred to as the seed keyword tool. So we'll plug in the keyword French Bulldog and we'll look at what this tool gives us. And then the second method, the method that I've used to make a lot of money researching keywords and finding really good keywords for my business, is evaluating and analyzing competition, your competitors, and seeing what keywords their websites are ranking for. So why don't we start with just the seed keyword example. So we are on the Keyword Explorer here, and we're just going to punch in French Bulldog. And this is a non-scripted video. So sometimes these videos are good because you can see someone perform this sort of over-the-shoulder demonstration, and it's not scripted. So we might make a few mistakes, or we might stumble on some of our techniques, and you can just see that even someone like me that does this sort of quote unquote full-time online, you don't have to be perfect with this. I don't know what every single feature, like I said, means here. We just want to sort of get a feel for how these tools work. So right away, we can see that Ahrefs for the term French Bulldog gives us a few data points here off the bat. So the first one that we'll just briefly talk about, and then we'll look down into the keywords, is this thing called keyword difficulty. So Ahrefs gives keywords a keyword difficulty score, and it's based on the backlinks that are associated with the top 10 rankings on Google. So if the search results for the first page of Google have a lot of backlinks that go to their website, then it indicates that it's a hard keyword to potentially rank for. And that just means that your website is going to need a lot of links to rank for this term. And this isn't surprising when you have a big term like French Bulldog. So your big seed keyword, it's generally a very difficult keyword to rank for. And here it shows you the volume. So you can hover over there, and this is the estimation of the average monthly number of searches for the keyword. So every month it gets 800,000 searches a month. So that's a lot. Traffic potential, these are just some other things, shows that the sum of the organic traffic that the number one ranking page for your target keyword receives. So it sort of shows that if you rank number one, this is sort of how much traffic you're going to get per month. And then global search volume as well. So in the United States, it's like 800,000. So these numbers are never exact, but the keyword research tools are going to basically indicate that there's a lot of search volume for this particular keyword. Now, if you were to plug in, some other seed keyword as your main topic for your business, and you're noticing that, you're not even getting like 1,000 searches a month, then that might be an indication that the keyword, doesn't get enough search volume. So as we scroll down here, Ahrefs is going to supply us with keyword ideas, so terms match. So this is going to show you all the terms that have the word French Bulldog in them, and then it supplies a list of questions, so questions that people ask regarding French Bulldogs, also ranked for. So this list, keyword ideas, it shows you all the keywords that the top 10 ranking pages for that term also rank for. So sometimes that's good for you to sort of find other things that you might want to talk about on your website about French Bulldogs that maybe aren't related or don't have the keyword French Bulldog in them. So Frenchie is obviously a really common one there. And then also talk about, so similar to that. So why don't we jump in here and we'll just click on view all for the terms match. And what's good about Ahrefs is it's going to allow you to sort through all these keywords. So if we were to scroll down here, you can see that, with one click of a search, one click of a button, one search, we've got 63,000 keywords for this particular term. Now, what we want to do is basically, when you're just starting out and you're trying to map out the keywords for your business, 63,000 is a ton of keywords. So what we can do, which Ahrefs allows us to do, is we can export all of these if we want, but we can also sort them and filter them. So our list is a little bit more manageable. And what we can try to do for this demonstration is we'll just sort these based on keyword difficulty. So when you're just starting your website, the first sort of keywords that you might want to target are going to be what we refer to as the long tail keywords. And sometimes having a keyword difficulty score which is very low is an indication that that's a long tail keyword, and it's one that we could potentially rank for in the beginning stages of building our website. So, if you're building a website about French Bulldogs, the term French Bulldog, we're never going to rank for. We might rank for that over a couple years. But when we look at some of the long tail keywords, some longer keywords, some questions, something that is less competitive, those are the keywords that we want to start with and rank and build our first articles and pages about, because we can potentially rank for those much quicker. So what we can do here is we can set a minimum, so maybe 1 to a maximum of 10, and then we can hit apply. And now Ahrefs is going to show us the keywords with French Bulldog in them that just have a keyword difficulty score of 1 to 10. So these ones would be keywords that you would want to look for and review as something that's a bit more rankable when you're just starting out. So we can see here blue French Bulldog. So basically that's based on the color of the Bulldog. Long-haired French Bulldog. So again, a type of Bulldog there. Boston Terrier versus French Bulldog. So you can create an article, distinguishing the two and maybe recommending one over the other. And you can see the keyword difficulty score is 6. And based on the volume, some of these are getting really good search volume. So even this particular one, Boston Terrier versus French Bulldog, gets 5,000 searches a month. So that's pretty good. And basically teacup French Bulldog, so you'd want to basically look at this list, review it, you can export it, and that's one sort of filter that you can apply to these keywords. So now if we go back and we look at the questions, we can sort of do that in the same way and apply filters to some of those questions that we were looking at. So we'll go, here we go, click on questions. And basically now we've got 5,000 keywords that are questions associated with the French Bulldog term. And basically what we can try and do is just apply that same filter just for this demonstration and click apply, show results. And now we're going to get almost 200 keywords with low keyword difficulty score that are questions that we might want to answer on our website about French Bulldog. So how many puppies can a French Bulldog have? How much is a Merle French Bulldog? So that's a type of French Bulldogs. When do French Bulldogs ears stand up? So that was a question. I'm a French Bulldog owner, and again, that's why we are using this niche as our example niche, and that's a question we have because our French Bulldog, their ears did not stand up. So that's a common one. 300 searches a month, low keyword difficulty for that one. So again, these are just two filters or just one filter, basically sorting these keywords, these questions that Ahrefs supplies us based on keyword difficulty score. And what we can do is we can export them and we can review all these keywords and see if they are a good fit for our niche. So right away, I know that some of these apply because again, I am in this niche, I have experience, so I know that, some of these are going to be really good keywords because I personally asked them myself. Basically the ones about the ears, potty train. So how to potty train a French Bulldog. Again, that's a common question. That's a really good one. What size crate for French Bulldogs? Keyword difficulty score very low. That's the question that we asked, and we actually bought a crate online for our French Bulldog. So basically, this is a question that I would certainly want to cover on my website, and then I can have affiliate offers where I tell people to buy this particular crate that's on Amazon and so on. And here I can already see how I can potentially monetize my website. So those are basically two really easy demonstrations where we just went to Keywords Explorer and we typed in our term French Bulldog and we used that as our seed keyword, and we've got our keyword ideas here, thousands of them, and questions, thousands of them as well. And we want to filter them, and there's other filters that you can do and you can export them. So there you can just see how powerful and how easy it would be to get 50 good keywords, basically exporting those lists and looking through them, which I will do sort of off camera, and then we'll look at our list after. But the other technique that I want to show you using this particular tool is to analyze your competition. So why don't we go in and we'll look at these questions, and we will see some websites that are ranking for some of these questions. So maybe we'll look at this one. When does a French Bulldog stop growing? Okay, so keyword difficulty score, relatively easy there, good search volume. And what we want to do now is we want to just find some websites to analyze. And what we want to do is we want to find some websites that are similar to the type of websites that we might be building. So we don't want to compare to some really big website, like some Kennel Club website or some website like Healthline, which is really big. We want to find websites that are sort of run by individuals like us and see what sort of rankings they are, what sort of keywords they are ranking for. So this one here, I know that this is actually a big website, Hepper.com. So this might be one good website we can analyze on the high end, but now we want to find some other websites that are a little bit more, not as strong and a bit more less competitive. So this could be a good one. French Bulldog Puppies.net, and maybe we'll ask and go look for a different keyword. French Bulldog treats. And we'll just type in a different keyword. Best treats for your French Bulldog puppy. And we can see so we'll just type in the keyword best French Bulldog treats, because we know that there's going to be websites that are doing affiliate marketing that are ranking for this term, and those are the ones that we potentially would want to analyze. So right here we've got Ask Frankie. So why don't we pull up some of these, and I actually recognize some of these. French Bulldog 101. Okay, so why don't we just have these 5 websites here, and I want to show you how we can analyze these websites and find out the keywords that they are ranking for, and those might be really good ones for us to target on our website as well. So we've got Hepper.com. We've got this particular website, I don't know how to pronounce that. We've got AskFrankie.co, so that's a French Bulldog website, FrenchWiki.com, and then French Bulldog 101. So we can go back to Keywords Explorer, and we can go back to Ahrefs, and we'll go to the dashboard, and we'll take this first website, Hepper.com, and we'll plug it into Ahrefs, and we'll hit enter. And Ahrefs is a really powerful tool. So not only is it a good keyword research tool, but it also analyzes websites, and you can do a lot of link building work and research, so search engine optimization work with this tool. So it's going to give us a big overview of this particular website. And I know there's a lot of data here on the screen. We're not going to jump into it in this tutorial, but don't get intimidated by all these numbers. It's really easy to understand once you learn them. But what we want to do is we want to scroll down to organic keywords. And basically, we want to find out the keywords that, Hepper.com is ranking for that we potentially might want to rank for as well. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that it has the term French Bulldog in it. So word count keyword, okay, has French Bulldog, and we'll hit apply, show results. So now Ahrefs is going to show me the keywords that Hepper.com ranks for that are associated with French Bulldog. So mixed French Bulldog, blue French Bulldog, full grown blue French Bulldog, French Bulldog price, and so on. And it's also going to show me the volume of this keyword and the keyword difficulty score. So we can scroll down here. And what you'd want to do here is you can either export this list or just kind of analyze it and see, some good keywords that this particular website's ranking for. And those are some that we might want to target on our website as well. So French Bulldog mixed with Pit Bull, that's got a low keyword difficulty score, and it's got almost 900 searches a month. So that could be, one that we would want to rank for. And then it shows us the page here. So we can go and we can view the page. And then we can look at the page and we can decide, hey, is this something we want to target on our website? Can we create a better article than these guys have? And so on. So back to our list. How much does a French Bulldog cost? Again, that's a popular one. How much is a French Bulldog? And so on. So let's try to, maybe plug in one of the other websites here for this as well. So let's do askfrankie.co. And we can do the same thing. Hepper.com is a big website. AskFrankie.co is a much smaller website. So we'll plug in this one, and we're here in the same dashboard, organic keywords. And for this one, we actually don't need contains French Bulldog because the whole website is about French Bulldogs. So we'll just see the top keywords that it's ranking for. Do French Bulldogs have tails? 1,200 searches a month, and the keyword difficulty is just 2. So yes, it's a question, it's an informational keyword, but that's certainly an article that we would want to rank for and build on our website as well. The French Bulldog tail, genetics, issues, maintenance, and so on. So you might be wondering, how can you make money from this type of keyword? Well, they have display ads here. You can give information, and there's always ways to, get people, look at this, opting into a newsletter, and you can follow up with affiliate sales and so on. You can maybe, always offer ways to people to get on an email list or to make affiliate offers that are related to these type of articles. So there are many ways to even monetize just basic informational keywords like this. So that's one. Do French Bulldogs have tails? We might not have found that in our huge list of 60,000 keywords that we did when we did the seed keyword research technique. So this is one that jumps out at us right away, and that could potentially be a good keyword for us to use on our website. French Bulldog cherry eye, so that's an ailment that we might want to discuss, and then we might be able to offer some sort of medicine or some sort of maybe even treats or dog food that can help with French Bulldogs who have this type of issue. So we can see how we can monetize that as well. Can French Bulldogs swim? You can answer that question, and you can, maybe promote life jackets for French Bulldogs and so on. So the keyword difficulty there is just 1. So that is a really good keyword that we would want to target on our website as well. So there you can see, we've just done 2 websites there. Why don't we just do one more just for the sake of it? We'll do, French Bulldog 101, and we'll see what its main keywords that it's ranking for. But again, what this tool allows you to do is you basically have endless amounts of research that you can do with these tools. So Fluffy Frenchie, that's a really popular keyword that this website's ranking for, the best shampoo for French Bulldogs. Very low keyword difficulty score there, and that is definitely one we want to list. We can list the 5 best shampoos, and we can make affiliate dollars very easily with this. So that's a great keyword. We want to add that to our list. Now I want to show you one other way where you can find endless sites to analyze using this technique. We'll go back to overview for this particular website, and keyword or Ahrefs is going to show us 10 competitors that are very similar to this website. And what we would want to do is we'd want to analyze all the keywords associated with these other websites as well. So here we sort of just went to Google and we just kind of found these websites here, these 5 particular ones. But if we go to under overview, if we go to organic search and we'll scroll down here, Ahrefs is going to give us the top 10 competitors for this particular website. So now we've got 10 other websites, and there's the Ask Frankie one, that we can analyze their pages that rank and find the organic keywords they're ranking for, and continue to add really good keywords to our list. So basically, you can then go to happyfrenchbulldog.com and see what Ahrefs is showing as their 10 competitors, and continuously go through, a whole cycle of an endless cycle of finding websites to analyze and keywords to find, just using this particular technique. So what we want to do now, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to just go back to what I just did sort of off camera and produce a list of keywords just quickly using Ahrefs, and then we can sort of compare them. But you can just see that, this video has been running on for 10-15 minutes now. I already came up with dozens and dozens of really good keywords. So I'm going to pause the video, clean up the list a little bit, and then create a list of keywords here from Ahrefs, and just compare that to the list of keywords that we had from our previous video that was done just using free methods. Okay, so I've gone ahead and sorted some of the keywords that we found just really quickly. So we looked at 3 websites, and I've just sorted the keywords that we found doing the competitive analysis. So French Bulldogs 101, FrenchieWiki.com, and AskFrankie.co. And I sorted them just with a search volume of at least 200 or greater and a keyword difficulty of 0 to 5. And I put them in this quick spreadsheet. So here we can see French Wiki. We've got a whole bunch of keywords to actually look through. I haven't analyzed all of them, but we can see here, full-grown blue Merle French Bulldog gets 1,000 searches a month. The keyword difficulty is 5, and I have the page that this website ranks for. And basically, we've got hundreds and hundreds of keywords to go through. Some of them won't be good to use on the site, but some will be. Why are French Bulldogs expensive? I can answer that. And again, what's great about this niche is that this is a niche that I have interest in, I have experience in, I have passion in. So the content that I'm going to create is going to be different than just AI driven content. So some of these keywords are going to be, keywords that Google might be able to answer right away in the search results, but some of them are going to be based on my personal experiences and my stories about my own, bulldog and my own experience raising the bulldog. And that's the type of content people want to find. So, why are French Bulldogs expensive? I can tell the story about, how much we paid for our French Bulldog, where we got it, the breeder, and so on. And you just kind of go through this list. A lot of these keywords I can apply my own stories too. So reverse sneeze French Bulldog, that's when the French Bulldogs, they eat their dinner too quickly. We have that. Our little guy does that like once a week, and we've got a technique to help him. So I can basically tell the story of my French Bulldog doing these types of things, and that's the type of content that is going to rank well. So that's the first website. Second website, French Bulldog 101. Again, I've got hundreds of keywords here. Best food for health bulldogs with skin allergies. Our French Bulldog had some skin allergies, and then we moved them to a different food where we make his own food. So I have a unique story to tell for this keyword. That's the type of content that is going to rank on Google. And again, the other one, Ask Frankie. So I've got like hundreds of keywords here to go through. And again, some of these won't apply, but some of them will. They have good search volume and their keyword difficulty score is low. So these are the type of keywords that I will want to target when I first start my website. So again, I've got like thousands of keywords here. I have to sort of go through them all, but you can see how quickly I found this. And if we go back and we compare the list of keywords that I found using free techniques, these are still good. But I've got about 50 here or so that are probably really good keywords, but it just doesn't compare to the power of using a keyword research tool where, in a few clicks of a button, and I downloaded a spreadsheet and I've got like hundreds of potentially really good keywords in this list. So, free keyword methods are good. And again, if you want to go watch that video, I'll put a link in the description where we found these keywords just using free methods. But, when you want to really take advantage of some of the tools that are out there, keyword research tools like this premium one was allowed me to find hundreds of keywords in this spreadsheet with just a few clicks of a button. Now, if you're a beginner and you want to learn about how to find these keywords, how to find your niche, and then how to go and build an affiliate marketing website that earns money from the keyword research that we've been doing, I have a free 4-part video course that sort of explains my exact strategy for affiliate marketing, and you find links to that in the description below this video. Here's an important part about keyword research. It should be used as an evaluation process. So yes, you're trying to find a bunch of good keywords to target on your site, but if you're starting a brand new business, you should be evaluating if the niche is worth going after. So if you don't find enough good keywords, you might have to circle back and find a new niche or niche down further. And if you do find a bunch of good keywords, you will want to know exactly how to evaluate them. So what you need to do next is go check out my video about the secret method to finding your niche and the video about evaluating keywords. So click on the videos on the screen right now, and I will see you in the next one.